Guys, welcome back to the Lone American Podcast. And I want you to be clear of what this podcast will be about. I don't know if you're fed up, you're tired, you see the bullshit, or you're starting to wake up to it. But like I keep saying, we do not have a real government structure that represent the American people. Everyone in Congress and our entire government structure from damn near local, state to federal, all need to be charged with treason. It's maybe less than 1% of people of those representatives that actually represent anybody of America. I am done with Congress. I am done with Senate. I am done with the executive branch, the Trump administration, what a failure this second term has been for Donald Trump. All bought and paid for by foreign actors. I think we all know who it is. If I say it, I'll probably be banned. Jews, the chosen ones, like they call themselves. But I, you can't keep denying me and saying I'm just conspiracy theory, black pill. I don't know what I'm talking about, crazy. The noticing will continue till morale improves. The House reject amendment to cut off Israel aid 314 to 104. And the only Republican that voted to stop aid from Israel was Thomas Massey. He's the only one, the Republican, that voted with the Democrats to trying to stop all aid to Israel. You can't deny me anymore. It's time to wake up, American. My American people, it is time to wake the fuck up. Our founding fathers would have been stacking bodies by now. The treason, the lie, and the corruption we are dealing with, and we are allowed to keep going on in the name of for our namesake and to represent us across the world. We let these criminal peddlers, evil ass, corrupt, sold their soul for power, represent the United States of fucking America. I don't know what it is. We drugged up, bitched up, weaked up, low T, something gotta give. Somebody, we got to have more people more upset, more pissed off. That's what I'm saying. I'm past the point of wanting these people in jail. I'm past the point for investigations. I'm done with indictments. I'm done for them being in prison. I'm at the point we start lining people up and we have more tree decorations around here. Like a Christmas tree. We have ornaments swinging back and forth off trees at this point. I'm done with the bullshit. This is all treason. When are we gonna fucking wake up, American people? This shit is old. These people are corrupt, evil. They don't give a fuck about us. They're selling us. They're selling us off the drive. We're $40 trillion in debt, paying taxes on taxes. We can't afford shit. Inflation going up. There's no future. And when we're gonna wake up to do something about it? Well, it's too late. Well, they got all the cameras, the front cameras, the real estate online fully. You can't even take a shit without them telling you to cutting off your shit, cutting off your power because you said the wrong thing or you taking the wrong shit. When? I don't know. Nobody can watch this video now. I don't give a fuck. When are we gonna wake up? The House will literally attach voter ID and proof of citizenship to every single piece of legislation we sent to the Senate. Digital ID. Oh, we can't have nothing nice. We won't have nothing. We get no justice here when we have a legal getting the CPA, driving their truck, killing 3 Americans, only getting 5 years in prison. Illegal. Couldn't read English. Killed 3 Americans on the roads. You're not even safe on the roads. You're not safe nowhere. I mean, just literally killed 3 people, get 5 years in California. California, Democrat states and cities. I mean, both sides, Democrat, Republican, they're all on the same team, not the American people team, not for America. When do we have enough America? Donald Trump, one of the biggest driving force in the future for jobs are data centers. They are big, strong, bold, and money machines for the states in which they are built. Governor Kathy Hochul, for political reasons, had terminated all data centers being built or to be built in New York State. These companies are now being sought in Alabama, Florida, Texas, Arizona, and many other states. Both the taxes and jobs amount to liquid gold. This is our president saying shit. Data centers need to be destroyed. He's out here championing this shit. Oh my God. He's championing this shit because all they care about is money in the stock market. Data centers are champion. Oh my Lord. This is our so-called boomer old ass. I don't give a fuck. Just cut the check, president. Wow. The techno bros, the foreign lobbyists bought Trump. They bought and sold his ass front and center. It's not even a joke. It's not even funny no more. The war with Iran is for Israel. He's doing that because his backers, his campaign backers wanted that. Now the tech bros, he bought them out. They bought and sold his ass well. So he's pushing all the data centers, the surveillance state coming in, the censorship. Hey, whatever they want, give them all. Give them everything. I mean, I I don't understand more we can do here. I'm trying, guys. Like I said, BlackRock. BlackRock, the most corrupt organization, company buying all the wealth, buying all the land, they're getting all the contracts, $15 trillion assets. BlackRock, Vanguard, all these evil corporations buying up everything. I just want people to wake up. I don't know my channel. This anybody watch this video. I hope they do. Watch the whole damn thing. Stop swimming through shit. You need to hear the truth. The truth gonna be goddamn told. Stop running from the truth. Stop hiding from it. I got a video here. I don't know if I need to play this in my. Well, we're gonna. But this is basically what it is. I'm gonna play this video here. AI crazy, but this is. I want people to see this, and I might just have this on my intro, outro. I want people to realize what's going on and basically my own words here. I want y'all to see this. Because I'm not going crazy here. Somebody need to illustrate what's going on.
And assume the government is corrupt, actively destroying the country from the inside out. But that is only half the story. The truth is, we hired them to do it.
Yep.
Over the last several years, the executive branch has assumed sweeping, unchecked powers, deploying armed troops directly into American cities and systematically dismantling federal programs meant to protect public health and the environment. Political scientists call this democratic backsliding. It is a process where a population, exhausted by the friction of self-governance, trades its civic agency for the comfort of a strongman. Our own apathy is the engine of American decline.
Yep.
The architects of the Republic never intended for governance to be easy. The system was designed to generate friction, demanding that citizens share the physical, financial, and often painful burden of making collective decisions. Today, that expectation has faded. We have stepped back, preferring to abdicate our civic duties to avoid the difficult realities of foreign trade, budgeting, and long-term governance. This chart tracks public trust in the federal government. In 1964, nearly 80% believed institutions functioned properly. By 2023, trust plummeted to 16%. This mirrored a collapse in grassroots engagement. As citizens withdrew from local boards, the social contract eroded. When an entire population withdraws from the political process, the influence they abandon doesn't disappear. It creates a power vacuum, forcing the system to find a new center of control to keep functioning.
Yep.
That vacuum first crippled the legislature. Without a shared public consensus, Congress fell into a state of polarized gridlock, unable to pass meaningful policy. Frustrated by the standstill, but unwilling to do the work themselves, voters began looking for a shortcut. So we started electing candidates who promised to bypass the system and simply do it all for us. Across multiple administrations, power migrated away from a paralyzed Congress and
Hmm.
centralized within the executive branch.
Hmm.
The Bar Association reports an unchecked executive branch began violating constitutional limits,
Oh.
deploying active duty troops into cities like Los Angeles. Without legislative pushback, this authority dismantled programs, directly impacting public health, social security, and environmental safeguards. With constitutional guardrails weakened and oversight agencies disabled, the office itself became a vehicle for financial gain. Regulatory priorities and foreign policy decisions were traded for the personal enrichment of political elites and their families. By opting out of the frustrating work of a republic, the American public cleared the path for an executive machine that operates with the impunity of a monarchy. This
Yep.
consolidation of power has changed the cultural climate. Modern American nationalism is now driven more by a paranoid fear of our neighbors rather than by shared pride. This tribalism prevents any meaningful domestic policy, which leads to a hollowed-out economy and a visible decline in the strength of American currency. This is the feedback loop of democratic backsliding. Desperation breeds more crime and tribalism, which in
Yep.
turn fuels the demand for an even more authoritarian leader to fix it. This domestic infighting is exactly what global adversaries like Russia and China want. It means we are engineering our own collapse from the inside out. We have entered a transition where the old institutional norms no longer apply. Historians call this a crisis era. The mathematical reality is stark. Economists project a 60% probability that the country suffers a catastrophic transition, one that would require decades to repair. Reaching the 40% survival outcome requires a shift back toward institutional accountability, rejecting the promise that one leader can solve every national problem. The path forward requires a three-part strategy: rebuilding institutional legitimacy, strengthening grassroots civic infrastructure, and promoting economic inclusion from the bottom up. Democratic backsliding gains momentum through apathy. The decline only becomes a permanent collapse if the public continues to leave the civic vacuum empty. A functioning republic is not a spectator sport. If you want to rid the nation of a corrupt government, you must stop being a passive citizen and willingly pick up the heavy burden of democracy.
There it is. It's our civic duty and responsibility to act, to want better, to from the backsliding and let somebody else take care of it, to being paranoid, being in surveillance state. Oh, freedom and liberty. No, I want safety and security. It's a republic if you can keep it. Benjamin Franklin said that. And God knows we didn't keep it, Benjamin. I'm sorry. Some of us, a very few of us, are tried and are still trying. But eventually, are you willing to do your civil duties? Get up off your ass and do something and want better and want real what America is supposed to be, not what they tell you it is. You want to own nothing and be happy. That's bullshit. That's foreign talk. That's everybody. That's not American way. That sounds like a foreigner coming in and telling us, fuck the Constitution, you're going to do it our way. That's bullshit. When we're true and real Americans stand up and had enough and have enough and want better and going to fight damn their teeth and nails to get it. Are you willing to do your civil duties? Are you willing to pick up your civil responsibility, dust off the mic, dust off our civil duties, doing the hard work, not kicking the can down the road, want better for our future generations and those around you? Do you want better? Do you want really better? Do you want what America, with America that I know I grew up in. I want that, but America I grew up in the 80s and 90s is long dead. And a lot of young children never even got the opportunity to sniff what America could have been. My kids won't even get up, never see that unless I get up off my ass and start making these videos and start wanting to do better and going to fight to do better, no matter what it takes, what it costs me. They can get some glimpse of America. I did my civil duty, not only as American, not only as a a veteran, but most importantly, the man of God and the father and a husband. So what do you want? The truth will be told. Either you listen, get it from me. Want though somebody that want to do better, you go get it from God. One way or another. You wait for get it from God. It's too late to do something about it. Your boy, your lone sailor here, lone American. I am the American spirit embodiment. I want best for my country and my fellow Americans. Do you want better for yourself and for me, your fellow countrymen? Time to swallow some pride and ego and get and stand up and be proud to be American again. That's all I got on this one, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video because the truth will be told.